We're speaking with Lydia Drakeford, Partner Manager of Beauty at Google.
I just love working with brands to help them understand their consumer and how to deliver a message that resonates with her.
Obviously, single women have a $15 trillion spending power in the United States.
Absolutely. The way that translates in this space is just that when you're single, you have a little more spending power to invest in yourself, right? And I feel actually really empowered and happy to be in that position.
And I think that's why the term rich auntie exists.
I love the rich auntie. I aspire to be the rich auntie.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
Like the rich auntie is, I think about my auntie Michelle growing up. She was my mom's college roommate at Spelman. And Auntie Michelle had a thriving career at Microsoft. She never got married. She never had any kids, but she was always traveling. She was always doing the coolest things. And that was my Auntie Michelle. And she would take me to the mall. We'd go shopping together and she was spoiling me. So like, I want to be like Auntie Michelle.
Who embodies hot and single to you?
Oh my gosh. You.
I'm flattered. Thank you.
I have so many hot single friends.
Okay, what does hot and single look like?
What does it look like?
Yeah, what does it look like?
I mean, she has a vision for herself in her career, in her personal life. She's traveling. She's, experimenting with different things, whether it be her look, whether it be new restaurants. She's invested in her platonic friendships. She's spiritually sound or trying to get there, right? That's what hot and single looks like to me.
So what I love about this is that it's not the physical manifestation of what sexy might look like.
No.
It is a whole vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe that is being emitted, presented to people.
It's such a vibe.
It's contagious too, isn't it?
It is contagious. Let me tell you, when I first moved to New York, I had a roommate. Really
like
funny.
many did.
Like many did.
Or do.
Yeah. Just moved out on my own like a year ago. And
congratulations.
Thank you. I actually wanted to have roommates. I was kind of nervous about the city. And so I moved to a really beautiful apartment in Cobble Hill, which was owned by a woman, lawyer, healthy, amazing, smart woman, in her late 30s, who had actually been divorced in the past, I want to say like 4 or 5 years. She didn't want to let go of her apartment, so she said, I'm just going to get a roommate. A mature young woman. She finds me. And my perception of her was that she was living her single life, but that very quickly changed when I realized just how she carried herself, and she was going on all of these horrible dates, and she was like, staying inside all the time. And I told myself, like, if I'm single at that age and I've got this beautiful apartment, this amazing job, I'm healthy, I'm beautiful, like, I'm going to live it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that I am exuding the vibe that I want to exude in being hot, single, and sexy.
Listen, I think hot, single, and sexy is fun.
Yeah.
And it's fun, and it should be fun because you are not limited to anything, right?
Yeah.
And so I think, again, what we want to do is demystify what it means to be single. And for some people, being single is something that is sad. And for some people, it's empowering.
Yeah.
And I hope to be the advocate and the champion for the single girls who, by choice or circumstance, are empowered in that moment in their lives. Because, like, let's all leave room for love. I appreciate that. We all want that for ourselves and for the people around us. But while we sit in the moment, we should embrace it and enjoy it and be empowered by it and love it.
And you're never going to attract light or anything positive if you're miserable in your situation. So yeah, I get that. It's a vibe. It's something that you have to sit in and be okay with. And I have a lot of friends that are on that journey right now. And most of them are just like, after being in these relationships that were no longer serving them, I've only seen them glow up.
Glow up? Do they feel a sense of relief?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
A sense of relief. And
I, as
freedom.
Their friend, feel a sense of relief as their friend.
And I think that's important because we want to have the space.
Yeah.
There's no reason to operate in a place by choice that is not peaceful. And I have said this to a many man, and that is, relationships are a choice. And I do not choose to be with somebody who's getting on my nerves.
I agree.
You're not getting ready to do me like
you
that.
are not about to be getting on my nerves.
And that's it. You know, I know that relationships require give, and
Yeah.
you know, there's reciprocity and all of the things that make it healthy to maintain.
Yeah.
But
if
the foundation of it,
crazy,
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
2023. I'm ready to take on my weekend as a single girl
and vibe in the city.